reels and you guys need help with marketing, and I don't want to coach on marketing and you need help with systems. So can we just really go in and take a deeper dive in what it is that you guys
Reels
in
and
the
you got.
market and what you need?
And I just want to let everybody know we are live on YouTube as well right now. We
Oh,
are on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Black Girls in Real Estate World. It's your girl,
wait a minute.
Janine.
I'm
Seriously?
my lips together. I didn't know we were live on.
Yeah, we're live everywhere. We live on YouTube.
Okay.
That's one of my focuses this year. And today, thank you guys so much for all the subscribes and follows. We just got invited to the YouTube Partner Program. So we hit our 3,000 people on YouTube. So thank you so much for being here. And we've had over 3,000 hours of viewing, headed to 4. So if you guys don't know, now you know. This is a place to be. We also have my sister here, Nicole Ambrose, who is one of the
Yeah.
top real estate agents here in Atlanta, Georgia. She is also licensed in Illinois. She has sold over 720 homes. And
Yeah.
tonight we're going to do live coaching because on the page, everybody is always asking, like, how do I get started in real estate? What are the systems? How do I get leads? How do I sell in this market? And we're going to talk about that tonight. So we're going to have this as like an open forum with some coaching included as well. So I just wanted to give everyone the official open entry. Where you
Yes. So y'all don't be shy. This is really your time. I think that one of the things that, and I'll be honest, when I first got my real estate license, I was watching what I saw all the top producers do, right? I'm watching them on social media, I'm going to their classes, and I was trying to mimic what I saw them do. And it wasn't working for me. I was failing miserably, and I didn't have anybody that had experience that I could turn to because real estate agents are, listen, you ask them where they get their leads from or something about their systems, it's like you stole their best friend from them, like you kill their mother. It's hard out here to really get sound advice. So before we get started into coaching, I really want you guys to come off of mute and let's really have a conversation about your business in particular. Who's willing to go in the hot seat, and let's just talk through your business and how we can help you with your personal. Amber said, I can't stand the gatekeeping.
Yeah,
Yes,
the gatekeeping is real in real estate.
it
I
is.
can go first, and I'm gonna be real honest and transparent. So my 5 years will be October 26th.
Good for you.
And when I got in it, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, so cool. Like I helped so many people get houses before. Like I bought my first house when I was 21. So I was helping people.
It is.
And I had a 10-month-old and a 2-year-old at 21. So when I got into it, I was like, I want to help single moms, and that was my thing that I wanted to do. Then I was like really into new construction. But my thing is with helping single moms, and this sounds super, super bad, but with helping single moms, they don't have the finances, they don't have the credit score. So then it's like I try my hardest to get them like in the right direction, but it's like it never happens, and or they get discouraged, or the buying power is not as much as they want it to be. So like I'm not able to hit my goal because my target market, I keep thinking like, hey, this is what I like. I want to help the single moms. So now I'm trying to figure out a way to shift as I'm going into my 5th year, like how to shift to get those clients that's ready to go. And then like now we got this shutdown. Like so many people are freaking out. It's just like I want to give up and put my license in referral, but I don't want to give up at the same time, if that makes sense. So I need help with like the leads, and I don't necessarily have like a ginormous sphere. Most of my clients come from referrals. So that's where I struggle.
So can we just back up just a little bit? First of all, I love your mission. It's kind of similar to what my mission was. Mine wasn't just single moms. But it was for me to be able to help people with challenge credit that needed down payment assistance. When I started out, that was definitely 100% my mission. But can you just back up and tell me a little bit about what you, and again, this is not to say, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Just tell us a little bit about what you've done so far over this past 5 years and what you've created to attract that caliber of person to you, that sector of people, I should say, to you, And then what did you implement in your business to help them get across the finish line?
So I do workshops. I started putting my workshops on Eventbrite. I would go to daycares around the city, around my area, like where I'm more familiar with that area. So I would take flyers and stuff to daycares, like donuts and stuff like that. Not just like, hey, here's my flyer, but I would take stuff in there. And then I would also let the daycare owners know, like, if a parent in here, if they buy a home from me, not saying I can give you a referral, but I could buy the kids lunch for the day, or I could buy Pampers, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Not saying it's a referral, but you put money into my business, I will put money back into your business. You know what I mean? So I would do stuff like that. And I've gotten some moms, but again, it's more or less that challenge with the credit. So some of them will have the credit, but they don't have enough for the buying power. Some of them have the buying power, but they don't have the credit. So then I try to find like the down payment assistance, but then sometimes they don't want to do the class, like they don't want to do the work. And then some of them they do the work, they get everything done. I had one girl, she had to bring 76 cents to closing. And
76
so
cents.
76
Oh
cents.
yeah, I've got 76.
Where is that house?
I've
I
got
have
it.
I have 3 quarters and a penny. I have
And
it.
I've
And,
got it.
and she was like, "What?" Like she just like cried, like she was so happy. She shouted me out on Facebook. She told all her friends, like, so that just made that it melted my heart because I'm like, we did this and you did the work, you did everything that you were supposed to do. I did like, and we made it to the finish line. So that makes me so happy at the end. But then it's like the other ones would just get super discouraged and they're like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do the work. So it's
Hmm.
like I can't help you. So it's kind of like I need to shift my focus and find different people. But that's something that I'm passionate about is that like the moms, it's like, yes, you've been through a lot. You deserve to have a nice place for you and your kids to lay your head. Like, you know what I mean? So I just
Okay.
gotta figure out how to reshift to get more clients coming in.
Okay. I love that. So one thing that you said that I completely agree with Shayna Johnson. We aren't going to give up. You said the key word at the end. You have to keep going. And at this point, it really is about shifting your direction and shifting your focus, but don't change your sector of people that you want to attract to your business because you can teach a person business, but you can't teach a person passion. When you have passion in your business, that passion will come shining through. And when that passion comes shining through, it's going to push you on days when you want to give up. That passion is going to be what drives you. That passion is going to be what your clients see, and it's going to help them want to continue to push through. So, that passion is something that can be bought, sold, or told. It just is innate. So with that, I would like to give you some tips on things that you would be able to implement in your business right now that will be able to carry you across the finish line and help you get to that top producer status. Because let's be honest, you guys, that's really what it's about. We all on this call, all 40 of us, we all want to be, all 41 of us, we all want to be top producers. So let's talk through a couple things. And I was listening, I was even taking notes to the stuff that you were saying because I want to make sure that I'm giving you advice that you really can use. So some things that you said that I absolutely loved. I love the school initiative. I love that your thought process was that if you put money in my business, I'll put money into yours. So let's elaborate on that a little bit. Let's go from you when you have people that have challenge credit and they need down payment assistance. Unfortunately, those people go through so much.
If
Think
you
about it.
want to
If you need
trust
Janine, let me mute. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. If you need down payment assistance, if your car breaks down and you save that $1,000, but that car breaks down and you go on check from check, you're going to use that $1,000 to get your car fixed. And now you depressed again because you had all of these hopes of getting your house by the summer. Or if you forget about a bill, one bill, and then it knocks your credit back 50 points. That one late pay knocks your credit back 50 points. Now you're completely discouraged. What you have to do, and I used to hate this word so much because I feel like it was overutilized for years, but you have to create a movement, right? So when I started, I had a group. The name of my group was the Power 50 group. My group was designed to change 50 renters to owners every single year. So let me just talk to you a little bit about a couple of things that I did, and I want you to write those down, and then I want you to take those things and tweak them from my perspective into your perspective of how you can use those ideas and formulate those ideas around single moms. When you create that movement of, and you got to give it a name, like it can't just be single moms. Like my group was the Power 50 group because I wanted to put power behind 50 people to be able to say, if nobody else is in here with you, when that credit declines, when you were doing everything to make it go up, if nobody else is in here with you when the light bill is due and it's high this month, so now you got to use your savings to pay. If nobody else is in here with you, we are the power behind you that's going to hold you up and keep pushing you and keep pushing you and keep pushing you. You got to create a momentum like that of women that when they see your group, as soon as they see the mission behind your group and they see the vision behind your group, they want to join it. Think about Black Girls in Real Estate. The reason why we are all a part of Black Girls in Real Estate is because we're Black and we're girls. And it's something for us to be a part of. Think about fraternities and sororities. People want to be a part of something. Janine wants to be a part of a girl band. No, I'm just playing. That's a joke. I'll tell y'all later. That's a joke. I'll tell y'all later. Everybody wants to be a part of something. So you have to create something that's creating inclusion for single moms. When you create it and you actually give it a name, Black Girls in Real Estate. When Janine gave it a name, she had a purpose because she didn't see other investors that were Black women building houses like her. She had a mission. So she wanted Black women that were like her to get out and do investing, get out and build houses, get out and flip houses. And when she created that, it gave all of us a purpose to the point where now she's got over 120,000 people in that group. You have to create a mindset with those women that you are their solution. People are only looking for a solution and to be a part of something. So think about what that name is. And every time I see you from here out, I want to see you with a hat that has that group's name on it. I want to see you with t-shirts with that group's name on it. Everywhere, people thought that I didn't have clothes because if you saw me, if I had on dress clothes, I had on a Power 50 shirt. I had black ones, I had red ones, I had green ones, I had rhinestone ones, I had glitter ones. If I put my suit jacket on, I had the glitter one up under it. Everywhere I went, I had that shirt on because I was creating a movement. As you create your group for single moms, and you name it, now as you want to attract people, you have to I already went into my group understanding for this next 90 days, I'm probably not going to make any money because we got to be honest with ourselves. I'm probably not going to make money this first 90 days because you have to set up a credit repair program inside of your group, and you have to have two different types of credit repair programs. You have to have a DIY credit repair program where you meet every single Tuesday, every single Wednesday, whatever day of the week it is. You have to get on Zoom just like this with your group where you either you go in and you learn everything about credit repair, or you have somebody that knows credit repair that's willing to come in and teach people how to fix their credit themselves, the ones that don't have money. They're going to look forward to every Tuesday being on those calls with you. Tuesday at 7 o'clock. I don't care what y'all eat. Y'all eating pork, hot dogs and pork and beans today, because I got to get on this call at 7 o'clock because it creates a mission for them. It creates a direction for them. And then on the other side of it, for people that have the money, you have to have a paid credit repair person that they can go to. You need to at all times have 30 or 40 people inside of that credit repair group where your home buying group, credit repair on Tuesdays is their only focus. That paid credit repair person, you have to create a funnel inside of your CRM where every month you follow up with that credit repair person to talk about the 20 people that you have in credit repair with them, the 30 people that you have in credit repair with them. You need to have an update on them every single month. And after you have that update with them, you need to be sending that person a text message saying, hey, I just talked to Janine. Janine is still working on your credit. She said your credit jumped up from a 440 to a 550. We're going in the right direction. I'm so excited. Don't forget, next Saturday, I'm having a home buying seminar at such and such and such a place. I know that you're not ready yet because your credit is not where it needs to be, but I need to see you every month at these home buying seminars so we can keep you motivated, so we can keep you encouraged. Your home buying seminar is not for people that's ready today. You're building that pipeline in that group. You're building your pipeline inside of those monthly home buying seminars. And this is the other thing, quarterly, and you creating this group quarterly, you have to do something fun 3 times a year. In addition to that, so on that fourth, it could be the first time. And I'll be honest with y'all, my ex-husband used to hate me for it, but once a year, I used to have everybody, and Janine knows I'm notorious for bringing everybody to my house. I would bring everybody. I had so many people in that group. It would be 200 people in my house, and I would make him barbecue hamburgers, hot dogs, because I didn't, I couldn't give them steaks and lobsters, but it was so many of them. I gave them hamburgers, I gave them hot dogs. I had a band that would come. I would give pass, drinks out, have a signature. I had a signature Power 50 drink and a signature Power 50 wine, and they could bring their kids. And I had a person that was painting their faces. And then I would go on that second quarter, we would all meet at a bowling alley. The third quarter, I would get a caravan going. This is the other key. That caravan, I would have everybody follow me to 3 different new construction subdivisions. And guess what would happen? I would have 50 or 65 people walk into that new construction subdivision with me, and those on-site agents would be like, oh, I don't know what she's doing, but this is my girl. I need to have her on my team. And then when they start having sellers that were ready to sell, that were coming to their new construction site, they sent all of those people to me because they were like, I don't know what she's doing, but whatever she's doing, I need to do that. So you start creating those relationships by bringing all of those people into that new construction subdivision. But then what did it do for those buyers, even if they weren't ready? It got them excited. They started looking at cabinets and they started looking at floors, and they started knowing the difference in between granite and marble. And they started knowing, okay, when it's my time, I want marble. I don't want granite. I want quartz. I want this kind of floor. I want the hardwood blinds. I want stainless steel. I want black refrigerators. They started knowing. So by the time it was time for them to leave from the new construction sites, we would meet in like a big parking lot at like Kroger's or something like that. And we would all stand in a circle, and they would talk about what it was that they actually learned that day at those new construction sites. And we would all get into a big circle in the parking lot, at the back of the parking lot, and we would hold hands and we would pray about their future of home ownership, over their finances. We would pray over their mental, we would pray over their physical, and we would pray over their past and pray for God to continue to guide them in this group and continue to guide me to help be a strong leader for them. What did that do? That gave them a connection with me that I don't care if they cousins, aunties, uncle went and got their real estate license. They weren't going with that person. They were going with me because I had created fun times. I had included their kids. I had helped them with their credit. And I still have one upstairs. I'm gonna have G bring it downstairs. I'll text him in a minute. But I had those water bottles, the blue jug that has the little hand, that has the handle on the side. We start running challenges where we would say, whenever you come in the house and you have a $5 bill, even if it's your last $5, we aren't our source. The job is not our source. God is our source. That $5 needs to be in that bucket. They would come to my home buying seminar and bring that jug after their 5th or 6th home buying seminar that they're coming to, and the jug will be full of $5 bills for them saving to go towards their house. So creating that group and creating that momentum, but then what that's going to do in that first 90 days, you may not sell a house, but what you're going to see on that 90th day, you'll have 2 people that are coming out of credit repair. On 120th day, you'll have 3 or 4 people that are coming out. So now you are continuously putting people in your pipeline. And if nothing but 2 or 3 people fall out of your pipeline every month, by that 90th day, people are going to fall out that pipeline. People are going in the pipeline. People are falling out the pipeline. And guess what? Now you have created a story and you have used your passion to create a vision inside of all of these people that's a burning desire for them to know that if this person, these 3 people came out, they used to celebrate, they would send those people gifts like through Amazon. And now I didn't have to market my group. Who was marketing my group? By the time I got to like 500 people, 700 people in the group, who was marketing my group? They were. They were. So now when you take those people who came out of the credit repair and they actually bought a house, now you are intentional about 2 things. Now, because they believe in your program, you're going to ask them to host a credit repair seminar at their new house for you and invite all of their friends. Because guess what? At that housewarming, you're telling them the drinks and everything have your business card all over because you pay for the housewarming party. Just, even if you just sponsor the drinks, if you sponsor the food, but now your cards are all over. And you take 5 minutes and you say, hey, I just want to take this time to thank Janine and Nick Searcy for purchasing their house from me. It was an amazing journey. The best part about it is I'm excited about where you guys started at with me 6 months ago, and to know now today that you guys are in this beautiful home. I just want to say that I'm honored that you guys use me for your real estate agent. Now for the rest of the party, everybody is going to be coming to you talking about how can you do it too? Well, I'm glad y'all asked, because Janine and Nick have graciously decided to allow me to host a home buying seminar in their home next Friday night. I'm going to bring desserts, I'm going to bring drinks, and I'm going to tell you all about how you fix your credit and the whole home buying process. So I want you guys to enjoy the new homeowners today, but meet me back here next Friday. Now, next Friday, even if only 4 people showed up, guess what? That's 4 people that went into your pipeline. Make sense?
And that's a true story. She did sell me my house.
I did. I really did. I really did. So now one of the other things that you said, and I'm going to give you my number so you can call me so I can just go back, or either Janine can send you this video. The other thing that I want you to be proficient at, you have to be proficient at telling your story. People like to know that they're not alone. So when you get on social media, and I look a mess, y'all. I'm sorry. I really, for real, have been in dirty houses trying to find Janine's claim a flip all day. But when you get on social media and this is your social media video, hey guys, it's Nicole Ambrose. I'm at this new construction house and this is the kitchen, and the kitchen has hardwood floors, and here's the bathroom, and this is the bedroom. Follow me upstairs to the master bedroom, and then and then you taking your pictures like this. Nobody gives a shit. I'm a Christian that cuss a lot, so y'all forgive me. Here's the video. Hey guys, it's Nicole Ambrose. I'm so excited. I'm in front of this new construction house. This house is in Locust Grove, Georgia. Guess what? In Locust Grove, they have a USDA program. What does that mean for you? With that USDA program, you don't have to pay any down payment for this particular house. You know how I know? Because my client that I just closed with last week, you guys saw me at closing. She brought 76 cents to the closing table. If you have 76 cents to your name, I want you to pay attention to this video. This amazing kitchen, this amazing backyard could be your backyard for your kids to run around in. These bedrooms, these are supposed to be filled with you and your family. Christmas is coming. It is October. December is right around the corner, and I can get you in this house this month. By the end of October, I can get you in this house and you can spend your holidays right here in this house, USDA, no money down. Let me tell you all about it. I'm everybody's favorite real estate agent, Nicole Ambrose. Call me today, 678-650-7236. Let me get you into your new house. Isn't it beautiful? Call me right now, today. Love y'all. I gotta go because I got some other clients that want this 76 cent house. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Like, People want action. They want to know what's in it for them. Every single day, you have to be posting some house that you can tell people about. If you don't know every down payment assistance program and you're working with single moms, you're doing yourself a disservice. Every day, you should be telling people about some down payment assistance program in front of a house, telling them exactly what they need to do to qualify for that house, and then how they get into your down payment assistance program, how they get into your credit repair program, and where your next event is going to be. Make sense?
Phew. I need to go step my marketing up today.
Me too.
I was like, let me go find my 76-cent house and stop playing out here. That is such great feedback. What do y'all think? Y'all, she is dropping gems. Okay. It does make a lot of sense, right? Gems on gems on gems. Give her some love. Yes. Give her some gems. What is our next question?
Hello, can someone touch base on all the newbies that are coming into this field? I think y'all ladies are so wonderful. This is awesome that I'm a part of it.
Absolutely. What would you like for us to touch on? What it's like in this field right now, or what we're doing?
Yes, like I'm just starting out, so it's like, how is the market? Just a good choice. You know, I'm a Black woman over 50. Like, I feel like there's some challenges there that may be just in my head, but you know,
Oh,
I feel
don't
it. I
worry.
feel it.
Nicole's 52.
Though she died, she 33. She look good.
38.
I was waiting on Janine to say it. Look, I was waiting on Janine to say it. I was about to say, me too, girl.
Yeah,
Me
she look
too.
good. But no, y'all ladies are awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, but I wasn't joking. She really is.
She-
Yeah. No, for real. Honestly, y'all, I am. So I think, again, the most important part of this that I wasn't really good at in the beginning is creating your system and using your CRM. So, right in the gate, you have to come right in and dump every single person that you know, whether it's somebody you went to elementary school with. Everybody initially needs to go inside of your CRM. And as you're putting people inside of your CRM, you have to be able to segment those people into different lists. You want to have the people that are ready to buy a house now, the people that already have a house and may be ready to sell. And then you need to segment that list into people who you haven't talked to in a long time, but people that you want to follow up with. And you need to make those calls out of that CRM. At least 10 calls a day need to come out of your CRM, and at least 10 contacts a day. This is where people mess up at. And I got a lot of real estate agents on here, and I want you guys to tell me if you do this. And if you don't do this, you're missing the boat. I want you guys to take your phone out and think about this. Every single real estate agent that's on here, especially if you're doing real estate full time, you need to be putting 10 new contacts in your database every single day. If you don't have anything else to do but real estate, if you go to the mall, you need to be talking to people and getting people's contact information. I'm a logo sweatshirt type of person. Janine will tell you, as soon as we roll anything out, I'm automatically running, getting our shirts and our sweatshirts. And you want to have, like right now, people are really scared about the government shutdown. You got to be, even if you don't have money, and you have to be able to put these get one of those iron logo thing where you can put words on your shirt yourself. You got to be creative and think outside the box. But right now, while people are scared about the government shutdown, you should be having a shirt that you're walking around with saying, are you afraid of the government shutdown? Do you think the government shutdown is going to prevent you from buying a house? How is the government shutdown going to affect housing? With big question marks. And then people are going to be stopping you saying, how is it going? What do you think? And you need to be putting 10 people from, if it's Walmart, if it's Target, be intentional about getting outside to the mall, if it's from church, wherever it's from. Get your calculator out. And let's say that you only do 10 people 5 days a week, right? You don't do the whole 7. So let's say 10 times 5. That's 50 people, right? It's how many weeks in a year? 52 weeks, right? So now you do that, that's 500 people a month times, I'm sorry,
Oh,
beg my
15.
pardon. That's 10 people. I messed up. 10 times 5 days. That's 50 people times 52 weeks. Look at how many people you would add to your database.
Right.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's 2,600 people that you would be able to market to. If you have a day where you're not outside getting to talk to people and adding those people into your database, that second thing that you need to do is be on your social media pages, going live and offering people an opportunity to have a free home buying consultation with you, a free 50% of the people in the world right now, I don't care what people are saying, don't let people fool you. 50% of the people in the world right now have jacked their credit up since that PPP money stopped coming in, right? So, talking to people about credit repair, talking to people about how the government shutdown is going to affect you. And if you want to have more information about that, here's my number, reach out and call me. Here's my link. Put your contact information inside of my link and I'll send you some more information and start having intriguing people on your live with you. If you, some people are going to say, especially us people that are over 50, we always say social media is scary. I don't like talking on social media. Just get into a place that's well lit. See, Janine's background is very well lit. My background is very well lit. And then bring special guests. Janine would love to be a special guest on
Absolutely.
your live. I'm a real estate agent, but I don't have nobody on here is my competition. I'm not y'all's competition. We are each other's support. So if we need to go on a live together and talk about the state of real estate, you should always have somebody going live with you so you're getting contact that way too. But most importantly, as a new agent, you got to find out. I remember when I first started out, on Monday, I was out doing a video at a $5 million house. On Tuesday, I was at a commercial site. On Wednesday, I would be down here at a down payment assistance site. On Thursday, I might be at a condo. My audience was confused. They didn't know what I was doing. My audience is like this because I was like this. Find a sector of people that you want to hone in on and grab those people and create a program that's dedicated to those people, just like the program that I talked about. But your program has to be tailored to whoever your sector of audience is. If your sector of audience is military, you can do the exact same thing that we talked about here with military, but you don't have to have that credit repair aspect in it because a lot of military people don't really have that issue. What you're going to have with military people is a lot of them move around. So when you create your group for military, you want to have a national group for military, and your referral, you need to create a huge referral database. So now you need to have an agent that's in every state. So if you get people ready and they say, okay, I'm stationed here, I need to sell my house here in Georgia, but I'm moving to Las Vegas. You need to have a real estate agent that you can go down the list and say, okay, I'm going to refer you to Janine Searcy. She's a real estate agent with Keller Williams in Las Vegas, and she's going to help you buy the new house. I'm going to help you sell this one. We're going to work together. Why is having that referral database list important? Because when you refer that person out, you can charge 25 to 35% for that referral. If you refer 50 people out, if you refer 20 people out, that's 20%, or I'm sorry, it's 20 deals that you get 25 to 35% on that you didn't do anything but pick the phone up and make a phone call,
Mhm.
right? So understanding your audience, that's going to be and who you want to attract. Like your audience has to be from purpose and passion, not for money.
I want to add to that this is a very unique and crazy time in our economy. And it's not just in our economy, it's like it's in the industry that we work in. We're in real estate. So we are very, very market driven. And I would say that I seriously thought that COVID was going to be like our hardest year. And that turned out to be one of our best years that we ever have. And I would say that I've been in this industry now for 8 years. And real estate is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, round and round. And you have to be adaptable to market changes. So if you know that, in one market, the luxury home market is attractive and it's affordable because interest rates are at 2 and 3% and people were jumping in and buying, all different types of homes. If that is not the case, but you know that in a buyer's market, investors may be the ones that are buying houses because we are, right? This is ideal time. People are selling, new construction homes for 30, 40, 50K less than asking prices, right? So you have to be able to move and adapt and go with where you see people are buying. So if first time home buyers, if it's not ideal for you at that moment or it's not working for you, don't be scared to change who you're speaking to and your marketing and how you're going to relate to people because there's always buyers in every single market. So I also want to encourage you guys to spend time educating yourself on interest rates, just like Nicole said, first time home buyer programs, knowing what's out there for the public. Watch the news, pay attention, but don't let it over consume you. Because if you watch it too much, if you digest it too much, it makes you think, oh my God, this is the worst time ever. And it's really not because people are still buying homes. We're selling homes, people are investing, people are still making moves. So you have to be very careful about, what you see. Pay attention to the big players. Does anyone know, and I've been asking this, how much money did Warren Buffett about 3 weeks ago dump into the stock market and where did he dump it in? Does anyone know? He dumped almost $900 million into the stock market, into DR Horton and Lennar stock. So what does that tell you is going to be coming over the next year to a year and a half?
A ton of new construction.
Come on. And what are they going to do with the new construction? They might rent it. They might go for, first time home buyers. We have to pay attention. We need to know, why would Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men out here, actually turn around? What do we have? Gee, what you bringing down here? What's my brother bringing? Oh, we have a baby. Oh, we have the jug, Yes. Hey, little E.
Hey.
The jug of money. Listen, y'all, we practice what we preach in our households.
So you want me to take this back up? No, you can just sit it down there, baby.
Come over. I'm gonna shake it out. Give me $1 or two. So you guys, as you see, we really do. Like I said, we practice what we preach. This is what we live. This is how, what we do in our own homes. And so I just want to encourage you guys to understand and know how money is flowing, where it's flowing, where are people investing, but also paying attention to not let it overtake your mindset to the point where you can't get out here and function because it knocks your confidence down. You have to just find people and buyers that want to work with you. All of us, and me with almost 300,000 followers, we all are back at the basics. We're hosting webinars, we're making calls, we are talking to people, coming to the DMs. I've done more talking to people than I have in years. And I mean years. Like I picked up the phone and people are like, is this really you? They're like, Janine, Black Girls Real Estate. I'm like, yeah. They're like, I feel like Oprah called me. It made me feel so good. I was like, thank you. I've spent a lot of time working on this. It made me feel good, right? And so I just want you guys to know, even all of us that have, followers and people are paying attention to the things that we're saying, we didn't start off this way. We still are out here. We're working right alongside with you guys. We're taking phone calls in my Clear to Close company, my hard money company. We do hard money lending as well. Guys, we're buying leads too. So we're helping our brokers buy leads. We're finding as many creative ways as we can in this market to get in front of as many people as we possibly can. So I just want you all to know, it's not just you that it's hard for. It's not just you that it's challenging for, but I promise you, and remember that I said this because y'all are going to remember when the market shifts back, you're going to be like, dang, that's what she's talking about. If you can make it through these difficult times, you hold your faith in this business and you keep going forward, I promise you, in about another year to a year and a half, when it flips like that and you're buzzing and busy, you're going to be like, dang, that's what she was talking about. Because it's going to ebb and flow. But just remember, and this is what I said for myself, when it comes back to this, because this will hit this moment again, I will not be caught with my hands down. I will have all of my investment properties lined up because I promise you, I've been flipping and selling and building. I should have done some holding too. So I want to make sure that all of us really start thinking about what did we learn in this season and how are we going to move forward in a smart way so that when this comes back around, we have money coming into the households, right? I only have one large rental property. It's something that I'm finishing furnishing right now. So I'm excited to get that on the market. But in my mind, I'm like, me and Nicole, we've been talking. We're like, let's get into student housing. Where is there a housing crisis? Students talking to parents that have kids that are going to college. They probably haven't even thought about how much they're going to drop for student housing. You could do the same thing and buy a house, rent to the friends and the roommates and start making a profit. So thinking about, again, creative ways and other markets that you can get into to start selling. Do any of you guys have major universities right in your backyards? Any of you guys? You have any major universities, HBCUs, PWIs? Okay, look, yes, yes, yes. Okay, think about it. Who comes in every single year? Freshmen and parents that have money that are going to be dropping money for their kid to go to school. Come on. Some of these parents might be first-time homebuyers, might qualify. I remember there was a boy at my school, his name was Alex. Alex and Tim always seemed like they were balling out at school. I went to DePaul University, PWI. We had a lot of fun. It was a great school, but there were differences, right? So we're at the school, we're like, why do they have all the parties, they got all the roommates. It's like, he always has money. Do you know why? Because he had a 4-unit, because he lived in the 5th bedroom. He had a 4-unit, and the 4-unit that we always kept going to for the house parties, he owned it. Alex's parents owned it, and they rented it to all the other kids. So Alex, of course, he had money in his pocket because everybody was paying for it while they were renting. I was like, I would love to be like Alex and Alex's parents and make some smart investments, right? Just thinking about it. So imagine if you guys started talking to parents that are showing up, putting up flyers. Hey, have you thought about buying instead of renting? Things like that, right? Just coming up with very creative spins on the market and places that you can go and how you can get people into these houses. You're muted, Nicole.
Sorry, Takesha, well, I'm about to tag you in. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Janine, that's an amazing, amazing point, because think about it right now in October and November, this is when the scholarship paperwork is due, and people are starting to figure out what school they're going to next year. And as they're figuring out what schools they're going to next year, they're also realizing how much they have to pay for student housing. This is the time right now while they're figuring that out. So this is the time that you start, if you live in those university towns, this is the time that you start marketing to those people and going live and talking about the fact that if this building is 900,000 or if this building is 500,000, the mortgage on 500,000 is going to be the same amount that you can collect that amount in profit, which you would be paying out. So instead of paying out $3,000 a year, you can profit in this quad that $3,000 a year and let your child, not only is your child going to live free in that one unit, if that unit is a 3-bedroom, that those other 2 bedrooms are also going to be, I will make those other 2 bedrooms that child spending money so he can live rich like Janine's DePaul friends, and the other 3 units actually pay for the building. That's amazing, Janine. That was a great point.
Thank you. I just want to encourage
up.
everyone, think outside of the box. Stop trying to just, oh, I got to find single moms, first-time home buyers, this, and this. Like, yes, it's good to have a niche. There's riches in the niches. I believe that. But I also believe that there's riches in being able to move and ebb and flow in different markets. And I know for darn sure, I can tell you that my marketing, what we have been doing, the type of projects we have been rolling out, we've had to adjust and move with the market as well too. So you guys just have to be open to that and not being scared. I think a lot of new agents are also very scared. They don't want to go live. Who here is terrified to go live? Who here is like when you hear someone say, "Oh, girl, go live," you just like die a little bit inside. Go live, girl. I'm not going live. Some people don't even know where the live button is. You want to hit live, drop it in the chat. Are you scared of the live? There's a lot of people that are scared of the live. And let me tell you,
Hey, who was that said introvert? I'm the most introverted extrovert ever. Oh, that's Takesha. Takesha. Okay, Takesha. Takesha says she's an introvert.
look, she said I'm scared. I'm nervous. I used to be, but oh, I broke you from that, Rashante.
Okay.
Okay. Avina said she's not scared. Octavia said, mm-mm. Lakeisha said no.
Come on, Janine. We're gonna put Takesha on the spot because Takesha has a question. Takesha, we're gonna let you answer your question, and then we're about to put you on the spot right here, right now. Let's go, Takesha.
Oh
Come
gosh.
Got here.
Hello. I just wanted to first say thank you for creating this platform for us. Um I started with the real estate course back in 2020 during COVID. I was pregnant. It was my first child. So I was like, okay, I want to do something different. I'm having this baby. I want to create generational wealth. And so I did a real estate course, but I failed the practice exam. So, and then in the midst of that, I joined your group.
Mm.
Fast forward 5 years later, I had gotten discouraged when I failed the practice exam because you have to pass that before you actually go take the real exam. So I had gotten discouraged, and so I ran across a post on TikTok that was like, "Did you know you can go to real estate school for free?" And so I started doing research, and I found out it was true. And I enrolled in the course for free, got a scholarship for that, and I passed the practice exam. I literally just passed the practice exam on September 17th.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Good
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank you. So right now I'm just waiting for everything to clear with like my background check and everything so I can go take the state exam. Um and that's where I'm at. So this is a lot of great information you all are giving out. I'm taking a lot of notes because I don't know what I want my niche to be in real estate yet. So I'm just soaking everything in and learning. And again, I want to thank you all for creating this space for us because this is very interesting and I love seeing my brown girls do good. I really do appreciate, everything that you all are doing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations on all your success too. That's exciting.
Takesha, I
Thank
cannot wait,
you.
and I won't put you on the spot because you said, "Oh God," and that was so long that we won't even put you on the spot tonight. But
Okay.
I do
Thank
want
you.
to say something to you that one of the things that you said that is going to turn, and I believe this in my heart, and Janine knows I'll go on a whole motivational soapbox and I won't. We do so good at motivating each other. But I want to say this to you. I failed the real estate exam, the school part, 2 times, and I failed my state test too. And it
Mhm.
didn't change the outcome of my business. Consistency is going to be what gets you to the next level, but more importantly, that's going to be a testimony. My failures of that test those 3 times are my testimony. That's going to be your testimony. Let it empower you and do not allow anything to derail you until you get to a point where now you can be on here like Janine and I are talking about your testimony. Janine talks about working at Enterprise so much, like, and how that shaped and molded her. These things shape and mold you. So I want you to keep pushing. And I have one more thing to say, and I'm gonna turn it back over to Janine. Janine, I want to challenge you. When I say you dropped a mate, I didn't even know that, and I'm gonna punch you when I see you because you told all 50 of these people and didn't tell me about Warren Buffett. But don't worry about that. We'll handle that when I see you. Um,
Here, I'm here.
but I would like to challenge everybody, even the people that say that they're shy. I want to challenge you guys. And Janine, can we come back here exactly 1 week from today? I want to challenge each one of you guys. I want you to do 2 things, and I wrote them down. I want you guys to go live. I want you to first do the research on what Janine said, although her husband is the financial guru. So if she said it, it's true. But I
Oh, I'm
want you to do your own research on that, and when you do, so you can speak to it intelligently. But I want you to go live, even those of you that are shy, because what makes you shy is that you don't know what you're talking about. But when you can talk intelligently to something, you can just get on there and do a quick 5-minute video. And guess what? I'm a top producing agent and a real estate coach, and I had no idea about this. So even if you mess up, I love messing up when I go live. I love messing up on my videos because guess what? It gives you content to come back and do a second video. Even if you say something that's not true and you realize after the video is over, tomorrow you come back and say, hey guys, I told you something that was incorrect. Warren Buffett didn't invest 980,000. Actually, he invested 991,000. That was my mistake last night. I didn't want anyone trolling my page because I said some wrong information. But just keep in mind, the same thing stands when I said 980, that stands at 991. Warren Buffett invested that into DR Horton and Lennar Homes. So what does that mean for you? If you are ready to do new construction and you're ready to buy a new home, what benefit is that going to have for you? That means the new construction properties are about to start rolling out incentives where they'll pay a lot of your closing costs, where they have pulled back on closing costs. When they have this type of dump in the stock market, that's really what it means. So come, let me help you buy a new construction house. I can help you get down payment assistance. The builder is going to help you pay closing costs. And we may be able to get you to the closing table with as little as $1,000 down out of your pocket. So come, let me help you. Those are the kind of videos that I want to see you guys do this week. In addition to doing those videos this week, if we can just talk to 3 people, just talk to 3 people, even if they own a house, and ask them, did they know that information? Because it's going to position you as the subject matter expert the same way it just did Janine. Who can we get to commit? Come on, I need some people to raise their hand. Use the little emoji or either come. No, actually come in the comments. Come in the comments. If you can commit to telling at least 3 people this story and going live, do you guys, this is going to make the difference in between you being a top producer and you sitting at home on the couch. You got to start giving people news they can use. Your information highway. Who's going to come in the comments and say me if you're going to try and talk to 3 people about what Janine just came in here and told us? Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, Erica says she'll commit to 3 people. I'll take it. Okay. 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 We got work to do, y'all. This market, and I'm going to be transparent with you. I don't care what level you're at. This market is tough for everybody. Janine and I are having, like she said, to get back to the basics. But one thing that I do want to talk to you guys about tonight is, and it was a perfect segue. Barbara asked a really important question, is how do you find the list of people that need that student housing? Barbara, was that your question? Did I get it correct? Because it was a segue into what I was about to talk to you guys about. Uh-oh. Sonia's doing 2 DR Horton open houses. Okay. Sonia, you to beat my record, Sonia. Sonia, how many DR Horton open houses did I do in that 7 days? Do you remember? If you remember, I think it was 10 days. How many did I do in that 10 days? I need you to beat that, Sonia. So, okay, Barbara said, yes, that was her. Okay, so guys, one of the things that I want you to do that is going to change, she said 1,000. Yes, I was doing them day and night for that 10 days. But I closed with a strong December because of it.
I was shocked at what you just shared on that call. We had a call with clients this evening and they have they're finishing their project and they're like, "Oh my God, we're coming up on December. Are we going to be able to sell this house?" There was a lot of fear around it. And Nicole just listened quietly and then she was like, "Well, just so you know, December is typically my top month." And I was like, even myself, I was like, dang, I was like, we're selling houses for Christmas. I was like, what are we doing? And that's amazing because a lot of people always say, oh, well, the market, it's going to slow down. People aren't going to buy houses. And here you are saying your top months are in December. So I feel like people have to really stop listening to like industry rumor. It's really about you and your capabilities and your marketing, what you can do. It's not about what other people do.
Mhm.
I was shocked at that fact.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Barbara was asking where can she locate the parents of students that are enrolling in college? Now, Barbara, it's going to be a violation of their privacy for them for the colleges to actually give you guys that list. But we're saying actually create a marketing strategy where you can market in your area to people and to go live, create social media groups that are for parents that have college age students. But one of the things that I also want you guys to do is every agent is going to think of the basic stuff, Barbara, right? So as every agent is thinking of the basic stuff, I want you to go bigger as opposed to you asking the college for that list because that's a violation of their enrollment, their students' privacy for them to give you that list of their students. But what they can do is now when you go to the universities, this is one of the things that Janine and I were talking about when we were talking about us creating student housing and us creating our own personal portfolios as well as helping people build student housing for their portfolios. One of the things that we have to be intentional about doing is creating partnerships. Janine is my sister, but she's also my partner and she's my largest referral source, right? So creating that partnership with the university, you got to create partnerships that are going to constantly feed you where it's mutually beneficial. So the mutual benefit, the part that's going to make it mutually beneficial for the university is I remember Kennedy went to Albany. She was in a hotel for 4 months before they found my baby housing. The universities are pro help them find housing for these students. So what they won't do is give you the list of their students, but what they will do is do email blasts to the parents saying, here's an option. We've partnered with Barbara, I didn't get your last name, but we partner with Barbara, a real estate agent here. And if you are a parent that is interested in purchasing a condo, that's interested in purchasing a quad, and want to hear a strategic message from our preferred real estate agent, Barbara, here is her contact information. And they can do email blast out for you because now you created a partnership with them to be able to cure their housing situation. You want to make sure that you give 100% effort into going to them and creating a information highway with them where you're telling them, hey, did you know that the parents could do blah blah blah, and if they purchase a quad, hey, did you know it's a 6 unit for sale down blah blah blah. Do you have a professor that may be interested in purchasing this 6 unit? But just opening that communication with the admissions department would definitely help you a lot.
Mhm. This is bringing me back to the old days.
Hey, Lakeisha. Girl, guess who is under contract today? There's Lakeisha, Janine.
Keisha,
She's under
congratulations,
contract
girl.
today.
I thought we would get you under contract. Told
Hey
you.
y'all.
Hey,
Are you
girl. Hey.
are you excited?
I am,
I
and it's
heard the
going
house
to be beautiful.
period.
Period.
Told you. See, listen, we connected. I connected with Lakeisha right off of the Facebook group too. And she's like, this is what I'm looking for. I'm an investor. And she's like, I don't need coaching, but I need help finding a house. I was like, we could do that too. We could find a house and we can help you fund it. Boom, let's talk. So she's right here in our backyard.
And ladies, on the call, these two ladies are so sweet, willing to help all the time. Everything they're saying on here is really true. Like, it's not because we want you to sign up for this course. It's like they really want to help people. So that's really cool.
Thank you.
And I think is a huge testament to the fact that Janine didn't refer her to me because she was finna make money off of her for coaching. She just saw somebody in need and referred her. And I could have at that point also just Lakeisha is also a investor already. She's invested in Chicago a ton already and done fix and flips in Chicago, but I wasn't just sending her anything. Like we were going to the properties with her and walking the properties, and we were under contract with a property and found out it had massive amounts of mold. And we're like, we know. And she loves that property, but I'm like, nope, I'm not going to be able to sell it. Let's terminate. So we aren't here as people that just want to take money from people. We really care. And one of the things that I love the most about Janine, I see her working. We were in Bali for 31 days. She worked 30 and a half of those days. Like her heart is pure. So I love that.
Thank you. I
There's
certainly.
another question somebody had. I want to make sure that tonight, who else has a question about their business?
Ooh, yeah. First responders. I love that. I would be going all up into those fire departments and everything. You got to connect with the chief. You ever watch Fire Country? I'm obsessed.
That's one of my favorite shows. Obsessed. Obsessed.
I watched every episode.
Definitely obsessed.
Of course, that's your favorite because it's my favorite.
Correct.
I didn't know that. Listen, y'all, I'm obsessed with Fire Country, but I will say, like, if you guys have, if you're brave, I'll say if you're brave, because some people they be scared. They're like, I'm not going into anybody's business or any of those things. Nicole and I, we will walk right into somewhere and not be scared to be thrown out because I've been thrown out of better places. But all that to say, especially if you want to work with first responders, like go into bring them donuts, bring them coffee. They probably have been out all night, saving lives, doing all types of amazing things. Like show up, tell them how you can help them, gain their business, gain their trust. I love that. That's a great idea.
Oh my God, Janine. And guess what else? I just thought about that, just came back to me. First responders. Guess who does an extra incentive for first responders?
Ooh.
Medical professionals. DR Horton.
Ooh. New
They give an extra $2,500. So you may be able to, if you have builders that are in your area, a lot of the builders do extra incentives. I know the DR Horton has done $2,500 for first responders and medical professionals. I love that. Yep, Tamika said they sure do. See, Tamika, I know what I'm talking about. I'm smart sometimes, girl. Okay. Tiara said,
Quick, piggyback, DR Horton also, they're still paying the full commission and they also have extra incentives for the realtors too, if you do close with them with DR Horton.
I love that. I love that. I love that. See, we dropping gems. Everybody on here is dropping gems. We don't have it's no gatekeeping in here. If y'all didn't notice, I don't know what these other groups are doing, but we don't have any gatekeeping in here. Yep, it's the elite bonus. So no. That's not that, Brittany. That's not the agent elite bonus. The agent elite bonus is if you personally sell 2 houses or more, then they give you that bonus. We're talking about um, the additional money that they either take off the house or pay towards the client's closing costs when they are a first responder. Tiara said, how do you ladies feel about facility homes like nursing home residents who need to downsize? So let me be very, very clear. There's 2 ways that you can make money on people that need to downsize. So lenders can't give you a kickback, but it's illegal for them to give you a kickback. But what they can do is they can hire you on here. I'm going to give you a workaround because just like agents can't pay referral fees, lenders can't pay referral fees either. I forgot what it's called, but it's illegal to give. It's a kickback, to give a kickback. But what they can do is they can bring you in as a 1099 marketing rep for their company. You don't have to do anything but just refer them clients that either want to because sometimes even though the person is in a nursing home, their family, like the properties that I own, my kids will never be able to sell them because truthfully, I got them from my grandkids because I love my grandkids way more than I love my kids. But don't tell my kids, right? Them grandkids is my world. But they can't sell them. These aren't for you to sell. Even if I go to a nursing home, they are, I want to leave these for my grandkids. So you can go to a lender and do a cash out refi. Yes, Avina says she's a Mimi myself. It's a whole different world over here in Gigi land. So you can do a cash out refi. And if you get a specific lender that you work with all the time and you send him all of those refis, what they can do is a cash out refi where they can get 80% of the equity, and that equity can pay for the nursing home. Or if they're really smart, they can buy an insurance policy. And if they buy that insurance policy and they've had the insurance policy for a certain period of time, the insurance policy will pay for their nursing home stay. But what I want to encourage you guys to do is to tell people that if they want to, if that's the sector of people that you want to work with, people that are downsizing, that's a whole nother sector of people. We talked about how you could do military, we talked about how you could do single moms. People that are downsizing are a huge, are a huge, huge sector of people that you should start looking for, because even with Shayna and I, with us being over 50, in the next 10 years, we're going to be looking at, we're not going to want to be in these big houses where we got to go up and down the stairs. So this baby boom era is very, very, very huge. It's a sector of people that if you just focus on that and help those people either downsize to a ranch, you need to start knowing where because ranches are few and far in between. You need to know where every ranch is in your community. You need to know every builder that builds a ranch, how much it is, and then where all of the 55 and older communities are. And that's I love that whole marketing play. Janine and I were just talking about, and Janine will tease me all the time because I don't care where we go. I love the old people. I'm gonna sit and I'm going to talk to the
And
old
homeless.
and homeless. I love homeless
They're
people.
her best friends. She
They
forgets
are.
as soon as she sees them. And I'm like, I was here first, but no.
There's a program with nursing facilities. If you refer a client, you can go directly to be a vendor and get paid 8 to 10K referral. Silver Tsunami. I love that. Janine, call her.
Silver Tsunamis. There is a program with nursing facilities. Oh, wow.
I love that. Janine, follow up with that. We need that 8 to 10K. But all right, I want to help somebody else with their business.
I'm going to put my mom in it, but don't tell her I said that.
Oh, I'm telling. Oh, I'm telling. I don't even find that funny. I love that mama of yours, girl. That mama is my girl. We're triangling all day for your mama. In fact, let me call her right now.
Bye.
I love that mama, honey. Oh, man.
But you didn't laugh. You're like, I'm not putting her in no nursing home.
And I'll take my mama there first. All right. Who else's business can we help you with? Let's talk about somebody else's business. Who else's business can we help you with? Anybody? We gave y'all too many gems where y'all don't need help now. What's going on? Tell us
I need some help.
Come on, Holly Coleman.
I'm sorry. Let me go. Let me get off so you can see my face. There I am. Hey.
Come on with the glasses. Wait a minute. My favorite kind of glasses, Holly. Look. My favorite kind.
Don't you feel smart?
Yeah. And Janine always say, where you want them big old glasses? This is my smart girl glasses.
I look so I can see good all the time. I said, I don't know what you're gonna be doing with them little frames. I need my whole prescription.
My problem is my frames would be so thick, the glass would look like this.
I know it. I have a friend that this is such a side note, but she got LASIK and still has to wear glasses.
I could see
they could only get the bubble. She had the thick glasses with the little eyes.
gosh.
Yeah, so they had to do the LASIK. Just like I was like, oh my gosh.
The little eye. I can't stand it.
That little eye, I was like, I cannot do that. Whatever that prescription is, we don't want that one.
Want that one.
We don't want that
Not
one.
that one. The other one. Give us the other one.
So I have my cousin is trying to find an international house somewhere tropical. The budget is $1 million, and I'm like, how can I even begin to help?
A house is not a
Mhm.
condo, because Janine, you're doing condos, right?
That's right, exactly. And they don't.
Those in villas, but they do resales. I don't know what type of house they're looking for. There's some that are about $864,000 that it's in the DR. They're gorgeous.
Really? That's about, yeah. That sounds good. They're looking for like kind of like a retreat. They're actually missionaries.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing a couple of different spaces that they want to have for obviously for themselves, but also like missionary retreat type of, so needing like some space.
I can always ask.
Yeah. Yeah, ask maybe with maybe some acreage if possible.
Okay, so they
Yeah.
want land. They're trying to do like some type of like a spa sanctuary, go away and get your mind right.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, very much so. They're even yeah, like they're even looking here and the place that they found. Yeah, it's I think it's like maybe like 8,000 square feet. It sits on 2 acres in the middle of the nowhere land. But they want something tropical because I was trying to put them onto DR for a bit, and I was like, yeah, that's not their judge right there.
Janine, you can also do Panama. We have somebody in Panama too.
Now you know what? You just hit on something. I have another investor client that just called me on a deal. Um, I'm working on trying to close on the broker side. They're building out, he's got a contract to actually build some student housing. And he just mentioned, like, I'm working with him, trying to get some stuff together or in place for him because he's leaving, I think, on the 11th to go to Panama. And he's going to be gone for 3 months. When I tell you he loves it, even to this extent, he told somebody to get pregnant and have the baby over there.
I tell you, Panama is the new hot spot. I have 3 clients that are looking in Panama and one that purchased. And Janine, you know the client that you had referred me, we closed on them last month. They bought the house. Both of them have the same name. Oh my God, I'm having a brain freeze. Your friend, the guy,
Oh,
Justin.
yeah.
Justin. The people that Justin bought their house,
Oh, you didn't say that.
they were going to Panama. So I started looking into it and I found an agent over there and she started telling me like the tax benefits. They have a bunch of tags over there. The tags over there are amazing. And if you come over there and you actually are bringing a business or you're looking to purchase, like they have purchase benefits. So Janine, remind me to connect you.
Yeah. Because I guess another thing with them, they're the only, Panama is still kind of respecting the US dollar.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cheaper. They got a penthouse on the 30th floor and their mortgage is like $3,000 a month.
Wow.
That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Yeah. And this client is actually like they downsized and they're in California and they were in Orange County. So just from downsizing one time, they've been able to like split that. Like they bought 3 properties already.
Oh, I
wow.
can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Paul and we were even talking about that, like the type of equity that we're seeing homes acquire, even here in the US, just in the last couple of years, 250, 300,000. Well, think about it. If you're buying homes in other countries for $100,000, which is very possible, that's what we bought our unit for. Yeah, you can go and buy 3.
Yeah.
A great life.
And live a great life. Mm-hmm.
And live a great life.
Mm-hmm. That's why they said $1 million because they want to just do cash.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Okay, so you saying Panama? So you're gonna get that information?
Yep, call Janine tomorrow and
Okay.
I'll have the agent, I'll have Janine reach out to her so they can start communicating. But Panama is definitely a good one. And guys, Africa is paying people $84,000 per family member to come over there and build. Africa and buy. Africa is another really, really good one. Now, I don't have an agent over there yet, but I keep consistently putting
Accra.
the plug in Janine's ear so we can go over there and build, and she hasn't decided that we're going.
I do in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Actually affiliate with Black Girls in Real Estate and sell in Ghana if that's something you would like to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you're right, we should.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I actually have right now. I have a client that we're trying to figure out what to do with his property in California. Whether to sell it or try to do like to renovate it or whatever. I can't figure heads and tails of it because it's literally like a shack, 900 square feet. But I think he had it assessed. It's like worth like 1.1 million. But he's been holding on to it. He's had it since the 60s and he's trying to hold on to it to sell it to like a corporation, or a developer or somebody that can do something with it. But once the sale, he just doesn't want to be in he doesn't want to be there anymore. But his plan for me was to find him to sell that property for him and then split it up and buy him a house in Africa and in Georgia.
You don't have any easy deals, Holly.
Nope, I sure don't. Nobody ever. You see easy on my face?
I'm like, you need an easy, just a like traditional home buyer.
Never, never. I was like,
Maybe
what?
one too. When
It's
you
the
find
merger.
one for her, find one for me. I need one too.
Right. Well, it's the merger of the things. Like people know that I've done design for years, so they always give me like the ugly stuff. But I'm like, you don't want to. What do you want to do? Let's fix. I'm okay with fixing it. You know what I mean, and getting some folks in there for a cash flow. That's what I would do. You've had it for 100 years, but these people have they have that in their mind that this kind of cash thing that they want to do, and I'm like, I've learned that I'd rather die with debt.
Well, that
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, and have that life insurance, you know what I'm saying? So where I can have even if I had the money, I still would leverage it to borrow it. I would never just, yeah.
got it.
Mhm.
Got it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have all my cash tied up in something when it's
Well,
serving the same purpose.
Well, I will get that. I'll get that number and name. Just call me tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Will do. It's on my notebook.
Okay, text me it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, and I'm not being funny, but Korean skincare is changing my skin. I don't know if y'all see this glow. I have no makeup on except for this red lip. Am swearing by these K beauty products. I'm just saying.
Really, where are you getting them from though?
I bought them from Amazon.
Really? See, I don't even trust.
Mediheal.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the what is it? TATCHA. These products, y'all got to check them out.
Well, they're in Ulta as well, but it's so many of them that I just was overwhelmed and so I stopped.
Okay, well, I'll send you some stuff. So
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole?
Yes. Listen, I was over here Googling while you were saying that. I was like, let me Google what she got going on because your skin looks good.
It is so healthy right now. It's crazy. And then I also started using, and I was so off topic, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with Saltaire. It's these oh my skin is butter. It's butter. Like my husband was like rubbing, he was like, your skin has never, I said, and I started using like a glycolic, like acid, like wash, like just twice a week.
Girl, put all the information in the chat. You see us saying what's the name? Put all the information in the chat, honey.
In the chat. And like one day, those people need to pay me because I swear to you, I'm in love with their stuff. But Saltaire is the Body Works. So the one that smells like heaven is the Santal. It's called Santal. And then I also do the Pink Beach and I got the Driftwood. So those are the three. Saltaire They sell it in Ulta and in some Targets, and I shouldn't say that, but they do. And then if you don't love Saltaire, well, I don't know what to tell you, but the other face products are Medicube, Good Molecules, which is like very raw product and it's very affordable. And then this is the higher end stuff, the Tatcha. And there's one other line, cosmetics. And then I'm done. But I've been telling everybody, this is a natural glow. I just have on face products, y'all. No makeup.
Wow.
So
I love that.
me too. Me too. Ooh, butter. You're a brand ambassador for them. How do you become a brand ambassador, Brittany? Brittany, put me on game.
Honestly, they just hopped in my DMs and was like, "We're gonna send you something." And
What's
they
your
always send me
name?
stuff, and they was like, "Make sure you do a video." And guess what? I freeze and never do the video.
Brittany!
I can make it, but I can't press post. That's my biggest thing. I have to get beyond that. I can make it, edit music, all the extra. My anxiety be like, "Ugh," and I
That's
can
your
never get
money.
running. I know.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. But yeah, it's a box right over there. They sent.
I'm about to find this box because I'm gonna post it since you don't want to post it. Brittany, come post your stuff so we can follow it.
Okay.
All right. Any other real estate topics? It's 8:30.
I just want to give them 10 quick things, Janine. And then before I give them that 10 quick things, I would like for you to tell them what we're rolling out.
Yes, if you guys are interested, we always have an
The 10. Let me do the 10 first. Let me do the 10 first, and then you roll out. What you want to do? You want to roll out or you want me to do the 10? What you doing?
Go ahead.
Want to do the 10 first? You sure? All right. So I think that some of you guys may have just been a little shy at talking today. So I just want to give you a cut. And if you decide that, Janine, go ahead. Go ahead. Because then what I'm going to tell them is going to make more sense. Go ahead.
Putting it in the chat. But you guys know how we roll. We're always going to give you guys a jam-packed webinar with plenty of information with the invite at the end. Nicole and I have put together our Agent Sale and Scale Academy. We're going to be hosting weekly live classes inside of it. It's $49.99 a month. We're really, really excited about it. We have
$49.99 a month. And y'all know Sonia's in here. She's been through my coaching. There's a couple people in here that have been through my coaching after we stopped for a year. Now I haven't been coaching for a year and I'm back now. Listen, I have never coached weekly for $49. Nowhere. $49 a month. This is a steal, y'all.
She ain't lying, no. Y'all know what we do.
But Janine, what do they get for the $49?
Okay, so for the $49, you get Nicole. Okay, you'll get Nicole and I, of course, live weekly coaching. We want to make sure that you guys have every single thing that you need to get out here and get moving, become successful. We're going to include done for you scripts, proven marketing and sales strategies. We're going to crack open Nicole's systems, which let me tell you, her systems make my head spin because I'm not really like an amazing systems person, but she is. Like, she'll spreadsheet you to death and you'll be like, dang, she's so organized. It will really, really be beneficial for your business. And so we have what we call our stack framework, which is we want you guys to secure the bag. We want you to take action. We want you to acquire clients, close deals, and we want you to keep scaling. So we're out here just trying to stack these bags. So listen, when we say stack, you guys already know what it's going to be, what we're about to be out here doing. Again, securing the bag, taking action, acquiring clients, closing deals, and we want you to keep scaling. There's a lot of agents out here that are struggling. You guys need marketing help. You need systems help. You need branding. You need to know how to get out here. You need to go and figure out how to talk to clients. What's your niche? How do you even sell your first property in house? And as you see, Nicole has some amazing strategies from being out, networking, going to events. She has even done some door knocking. I was shocked when she told me she had done door knocking before, but we are really, really excited to roll out this program because we think that people just need some motivation. We want to start doing a couple Monday calls, but that'll be bi-weekly. It's going to be a quick call, just getting everybody up and motivated for the day. We'll be doing prayer, coaching in classes, and giving you guys these systems to get out here. Nicole, you want to add anything?
Janine.
Hey, Shantella.
Hey.
What's up, girl?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So I was gonna ask, so if I wanted to do that, and being that you already mentor me, like would I be able to attend that, or do I have to
Girl,
pay? Like,
my mentorship is separate. I'm not, just so y'all know, I'm not an agent. Nicole is an agent. I'm an agent in the DR. So it's separate. Don't jump me, Shantella. Jump me, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, so we're really excited, to be able to roll this out to you guys. It's going to be beneficial. I believe last year, what was your mentorship? Like $250 a month? Were you like $250? Yeah. It was insane. How much work Nicole, has put into her programs and her dedication and commitment. So we're really excited about building this community. I know some of y'all are here in Atlanta as well. We wanted to get out and, do some hiking and get out to like Stone Mountain and just really build a community where we're all together and, attacking real estate as a unit. It can be really lonely out here trying to do this by yourself.
What?
Janine, can I say something?
Yeah.
Ladies, I just want to say my name is Sonia, and I've Janine and Nicole has coached me. And ladies, when I tell you it's worth it, it is more than worth it. Trust me when I say it. It is so true, and they really care.
Aww.
So that's what I want, and I mean that from the heart. Of course, I do.
Sonia, I miss you. Like I
miss both
for
of
like
y'all.
a year because I was just burned out, honestly. In transparency, I was burned out. So now that we are back and we're full-fledged coaching, like I miss when you go from coaching people every week for, a year or two, it's hard to step back and be like, dang, I miss them. Like I really, really, because we become family. So you go from talking to them every week to not talking to them. So Sonia, I missed you. I'm excited to catch up and I pray that
Thank you.
join us. And one thing that I want to tell you guys too, Janine, can you make me a host so I can share my screen? That $47 will be $47 for you guys for the first time, the people that sign up. But eventually this is gonna move to $99. So this is definitely a good time to join. But Jenny, if you can make me a host while you're answering questions, I'm gonna go to share what our content is gonna be.
Hey, could I please ask a quick question?
Sure.
Would you recommend this course for someone like myself who isn't exactly licensed yet, but getting to that point, or do you recommend another course?
So it's two things. I wish if I had the tools and the system and the coaching to help, I went my first 9 months and I did not sell a house. If I would have had this coming out of school and I would have had this team coming out of school, I would have done so much better. It would have been, because now you don't have to do the homework that everybody else has to do. You just have to listen. And some of the homework you'll have to do, and we'll make note. Like if you're not licensed yet, but you're in school, this is something that you definitely need to do. We would definitely want you to focus on the schooling and finishing everything that you need to do for the schooling. But we also want you to focus here. So when you get out of school, you're not having 9 months before you actually sell a deal. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but just real quick, I just wanted you guys to see that this is not just something that's thrown together. We actually have a whole curriculum that we're going to go through for this is our 10 months of curriculum. So we have curriculum that we'll keep going through where we're going to teach you everything about lead generation, resilience, mental performance, the Wealth Builders Playbook. We're going to do listing mastery. We're going to do buyer mastery, scaling your empire, going from a solo agent to a team. we're going to be doing everything. So I just wanted to show you guys that this is really a planned out curriculum that we have week by week for 10 months. Abina, what do you have, friend?
I have a two-part question. I see that it says agent. Do you have to be an agent? Because as of right now, I don't want to really be an agent. I just want to be a real estate investor. And with you guys helping me with the HOP program, should I hold off on doing something else like this, or?
No, so I think that this is going to be amazing for, and I'm glad you asked that because I was thinking about this when Janine and I started talking about it. This is going to be amazing for investors too, because if you think about it, an investor is really just a real estate agent without a license. So a lot of investors don't want to go get their real estate license because as real estate agents, we're bound to the laws and the regulations of the GREC, the real estate commission. So as an investor, you don't have to be bound. First of all, you don't have to go get licensed, and you don't have to sit through those tests. You don't have to sit through the schooling. But you can still, in essence, sell real estate. Like there are some states like Illinois that you can't, that you still need to partner with a real estate agent, that you can't do wholesale deals. But overall, in most states, you still can. And being an investor, you still want to know how to lead gen. You still want to know where to go get your business from. You still want to know how to market. You still have to do all of those things as a real estate agent. So if it were me, nobody's really giving investor coaching at that $47 a month that will teach you how to really structure your business the right way. You still want to build a system for all of the people that you're putting in your database as an investor. You still want to have a database. You still want to do all of the same things. You'll just be doing it without a license, if that makes sense.
It does. Thanks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What questions do you guys have about the program, or what else can I help you guys with? I know we've kept you guys on here a while, but I wanted tonight to be beneficial. I didn't just want to go into a class. I wanted to make sure that we were answering questions, because what the issues that I may be.
I have a question.
Let's go, Chantella. That's so crazy, Chantella. You have a question. I was just about to say the issues I may be having in my business, Chantella may not be having in hers, because I was looking at your name. Let's go, Chantella.
Okay, so I'm with Keller Williams.
Me too.
We do a lot of training. I
Which
don't get to
Keller Williams are
go.
you with?
What you say?
Which one are you with?
Keller Williams of Central PA.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we do get a lot of training, but I don't get to go to a lot of them because I work and like I have a job. So the days that they do it is the day I'm in the office. Sometimes I get to take off, but I mean they do a lot of this stuff. But what I was gonna ask, because we do something like Bold, which we pay, it's like a couple of $100 and then you can get like money back, but they give you like strategies to help you actually get clients in that program, or that training rather. It's like a few weeks. So basically I was gonna say they give us the training and we also do the Bold, which helps you pull in clients. Do this like program that you do help you shape your build systems and do lead gen, and also
This is
have ways to
completely
help you.
different than Bold. I'm at Keller Williams too. So this is completely different than Bold. And this is also one of the things that KW is amazing for training. I started out at KW, left KW, went to EXP, and now I'm back at KWS. Um, KW is amazing at training. But one of the things that this group is going to do that's completely different than what you'll get at any brokerage, I don't care what brokerage you're at, because it doesn't matter if you're at EXP, if you're a Real, if you're a KW, if you're a Compass, it doesn't matter if you're not going to do the work. So this part is going to be coaching, teaching, training, but also accountability.
Okay.
And then giving you step by step what you should be doing every week.
Okay.
We haven't thought about a lifetime of you guys staying in the program, but Let me put my phone number in there. You can call me and we can talk about what that would look like. And if you were to do something that would pay for like the lifetime of the program, we could work something special out with you. I just put my phone number in there. We could definitely work something out special with you where we could do some individual coaching with you as well. What other, I'm so, listen, I was so burned out that I didn't have anything left. I've coached thousands of agents and then while I was still in production. So this last year, I didn't have anything left to be able to pour. I'm so excited to be back in this coaching realm. And one of the things that Janine did not mention to you guys is that we're also going to have accountability. And if you sign up and you bring somebody that signs up with you after they've paid for 3 months, you get a month free. So I'll say that again. If you encourage somebody to sign up with you, because we all need accountability partners. If you encourage somebody to sign up with you at the $47 a month, after they pay for their 3rd month, you get your 4th month free. You get their 4th month free. So as soon as they sign up, we'll track their first 90 days of payments. And as soon as they make that 3rd payment, you will get a month free. So the goal is, come on, Sonia, welcome back, baby. I'm excited to be back with you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the goal is, here's the goal. We are already all in sales, right? So if you want 12 months free of coaching, get 12 people to sign up. You want 6 months free coaching, you don't have the money to pay for coaching right now, encourage people to come to sign up with coaching with us. And guess what? You'll get 6 months free. And by the time you get that 6 months free, we will have trained you on how to go out and secure your deals. So welcome back, Sonia. Woo! Glad to have you. Glad to have you. I missed you. So, guys, sign up for coaching if you want to change the narrative of your business. The stuff that I was giving you guys was just today was just stuff off the top of my head. You're going to get Janine and we're going to help you build. People are training you and giving you training. We're going to show you how to build a successful business, and we're going to give you the play by play on how you build a successful business. You get both of us week in and week out on how you build a successful business. We're going to be bringing guest speakers in here. We're going to be talking about new construction and different things like that.
Oh, I have a good shot of her too that I'm going to post tonight. And I am going to say this as well because oh, that's so cute. I was going to I had restarted my CEO society, but it's like I'm not going to be able to balance all these. So I think I'm going to end up merging. So if you guys are interested in learning about real estate investing as part of this, I'm going to merge this into this membership as well. So you'll be able to get information on becoming an investor, information on, what that looks like, new opportunities that are in the market, and you'll get this agent information. So if you guys are looking for a combination of both, I would jump into this because this is where I'm going to house it. I really thought I was going to bring CEO Society back. I had set it up and I'm just like, I can't do all this. It's too many things. So I am going to
be with me.
I just want to be with you. That's all. So I am going to combine some real estate investing coachings and teachings into Agent Sell and Scale. It will help you guys get out here and be dangerous. So if you're interested, you want to learn about becoming a real estate investor, Abina, I know you just mentioned that. I would jump into this. It'll be a good entry level spot.
Absolutely. What would you guys like to see? Like I showed you a high level overview. Tell us what, because again, we want this to be beneficial to you. What do you guys want to see in a coaching program so we can make sure that we're incorporating those things? Y'all a quiet bunch tonight. All right. Who thinks they're going to join us? And this is not your average coaching. Like we're really going to help you build your business. And for $47, I promise you, You can close, we're going to show you how to close one deal that'll pay for our program for the next 5 years. For real, at $47 a month. When Janine first told me $47, I was like, what?
I have a question. Well, not a question. I'm sorry.
Crystal
Hi, Janine.
with the glowy skin. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
Oh, hey, cutie patootie. Oh my God, you are adorable.
Thank you. So what I wanted to know is, so I am a licensed agent. I am not under a broker at the moment. It's something that I'm getting back into. And I also have a full-time job. So what I wanted to know is like, how can I like get back into the groove, balance my work, and be successful as an agent as well. And I'm also getting into investing like that too. But yeah, with Janine, but yeah.
Such a stinking. I'm so distracted by this baby. Well, what do you do for a profession? What do you do at your 9 to 5?
I work for GM. I work in the plant.
Girl, stop playing with me.
Yeah, she's been there for like 17 years.
19 years, yeah.
Ish.
Crystal, join this program for this $47 and let me show you how to have all of those GM people. And we're going to hire you a showing agent and a transaction coordinator that the transaction coordinator, the buyer and seller will pay them. So you don't have to pay the transaction coordinator, but it's important for you to have a transaction coordinator because you're at work on your 9 to 5. I see that you have a family at night. So you need somebody else that's going to manage that paperwork for you. We're going to help you hire a transaction coordinator that gets paid at the closing table, but they get paid by the buyer or the seller. And then we're going to teach you how to hire the most effective showing agent for you. In addition to hiring the most effective showing agent for you, we're going to show you how to structure a program only for GM employees. It's so many GM employees, not just in your state. You know how many GM plants it is all over. So if you can become the go-to real estate agent for all GM employees, and then we create a referral database for you, like we were talking about from military, now even GM people, because why are GM people gonna want to buy a house from you? Because they understand that you understand GM, you understand how you guys get paid, you understand the benefits, you understand how much house they can afford based on where they work, you understand their pain points because you've worked there for 19 years. So now we want you to become the national agent for GM without attaching, without you having to go to GM HR and all of that. But now you can just create a whole referral group for GM employees that want to buy a house. And now you just make that a whole movement now where people understand if you work at GM and you're ready to buy a house, I have this list of this list of lenders. I have this list of agents in these states where we have these GM plants. We're going to find out where all the major GM plants are, and we're going to have 2 agents in each one of those places. And once we have the 2 agents in each one of those places, we'll do credit repair in the group. We'll talk about down payment assistance. We'll talk about what it takes to qualify for a FHA, a VA, a 203K loan, a conventional loan, a jumbo loan. And we teach them all of that in your group. And then if they're not in your state, when they're ready, we bounce them to that referral group. And your transaction coordinator is responsible for keeping up with that list that says, hey, you have 10 people that are ready, that are qualified, ready to go. Only 5 of them are in your state and the other 5 are in these places. And we've sent them over to those states and you'll get those referral fees from those people. And then you just follow up once a month on Saturday, the last Saturday every month, you follow up with those agents to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. If you consistently refer people to an agent that's not getting them closed, they're not your agent. You wash your hands of them and then we help you find another agent. Girl, this is about to be a whole GM movement. Okay?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm so excited. Woo, let's lock in. And this is the best thing about this whole part is that I had scaled back in production and I was only doing like 50 units a year. Next year, I want to bump that back up to 75. So I'm going to be in production heavy with you guys. So I'll know exactly what pain points you guys are going through in the market, and we'll be able to adjust. Like we'll have our standard 10 to 12 month coaching program that we'll definitely follow. But there'll be some days when I'm going to say, okay, if Thursday night is our coaching night, we'll say, hey, I need y'all to jump on Saturday morning for an hour. I need to talk to you guys about this thing that we're having in the market, like what Janine just bought out about Warren Buffett. And we can actually go in and we can talk through real time. This is what you need to do to get that business built. I'm super excited. Let's go change some lives and make some money together, because that's really what it's about. You want to help people to buy, sell, and invest. And when you help everybody that you help to buy a house, by the time they've been in that house for 3 years, you should be contacting those people talking about the equity in their house so they can become investors with you. Right. And then you sign up for Clear to Close Capital, and you're selling them an investment property, and you're getting paid on the broker side for brokering that loan. There's so much that I want to pour into you guys. My head is like this because I want to teach you how to go out and lead gen. I want to teach you about systems. I want to make sure that I'm holding you accountable to what your goals are. Like this first 30 days, we want to make sure that we're talking goal setting. What's your goal? Once you guys start making money, we want to talk to you about how you diversify, because you don't want to be that agent that got really, really successful and made a ton of money, and now 3 years the market crashed and you don't have anything to show for it. No, we want to make sure that we're leaving rental properties that we actually own to our children. So it's so much. This program is about to be so robust. You guys don't even understand.
What day and time is it?
It's going to be every other Monday. We're going to start on Monday. The Monday calls are just like 15, 20 minutes. Monday morning motivation calls. And then Nicole and I have Wednesdays, I do my broker program. So it either will be on Tuesdays or Thursdays. I just need Nicole to let me know what day. But all of our sessions.
Will it be like in the evening?
Yep, 7 o'clock at night.
Okay.
This time at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Thursdays are perfect.
Okay.
Thursday nights is 7 o'clock.
Locked in.
Okay.
Wait, can you guys hear her testimony?
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in really quickly and just give a quick review and testimonial of Nicole Ambrose's course on how to gain leads. And I just want to say that it was so amazing. I'm so glad that she took the time out to really educate us and let us know, give us a little bit of game on how she does some of her lead generation tactics. And I'll just say that it was pure gems, pure game on how to get in front of the people, how to network, meet people, and really think outside of the box on how to solve problems and be that problem solver for not only you, yourself, your family, your friends, your sphere of influence, the other business professionals that you may know. It was truly insightful. And if you're thinking about how to grow your business, I would definitely recommend that you check out Nicole Ambrose's course. And just really tap in with her. If you have any questions, feel free to, reach out to her and her team. They really respond very quickly, and they're happy to help you. So I hope this review is helpful to give you that extra push that you may need. If you're thinking about it, do it. Don't wait on it, do it. And she always has great deals. So she really takes away any excuses that you may have. So yeah, all right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole. They love you.
So I really do. I'm so excited to be
in
back.
this business for such a long time. She's helped so many agents. Let me tell y'all, there's been summers I'll go to her house. We're about to go swim and hang out. And she's like, I come to the house and I'm like, who are all these people? She's like, they're my agents. Girl, at the house, she will have a whole party full of her coaching clients at the crib. And I just walk in and I'm like, I didn't even know what I walked into.
I love my clients for real.
She really means what she says. Like, she really is amazing at creating community. And Nicole is just like, she loves everybody. I know you guys probably think I have a big personality, but sometimes in public, I'm like, okay, Nicole will push me. She helps to even push me outside of my box because I love to talk to people. But once I'm like out of like the people that I know, sometimes I'm just like, okay, all right, am I done here? She's like, no, you're going to keep networking, talking to people. We're going to keep going. And I'm like always grateful for that push, even for me as an individual. She really loves people. And I think that's very important as you're growing your business to be around people like that so that they can help to push you into your own success. Because even, you know, even when you have some of it and you're doing good, you still got to have someone you can come to, someone that can pour into you, someone that can lift you up. This industry can be very, very cutthroat. I would definitely say we are not a part of the Mean Girls crew. There is a Mean Girls crew in real estate. That is very real, but we are super collaborative. We care about your careers. We pick up the phone, we answer. We're going to try to find resources for you. And we just believe in everybody's success. That's why Black Girls in Real Estate, we're coming up on 6 years. We've been here for 6 years, guys. This is not pop up. Oh, I was here last week. No, like I've built this business from scratch, organic, never paid for leads, never did any of that. Nicole, the same. This is my first time on the broker program for Clear to Close that we're leveraging leads, but I'm doing that because I want agents to be able to start getting faster business. So just know, like, we pour everything we got into these programs. And we really believe in you ladies and we want to see you win. It's not just about us winning and posting online. It's about seeing you guys be able to do it too. So make sure that you tap in with us. The link is in the chat. We would love for you guys to join us. I think we already have 4 or 5 of you ladies that are already popping through. You know, we're excited to work with you.
So excited.
Hey, Janine. Hey, Nicole. This Tisha. How y'all?
Hey, girl.
Hey. I was definitely going to be joining the CEO program. So,
Do that.
yeah, I was going to do that.
I'm going to merge it into
You're
this.
going to merge it? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to merge it in because I just can't do, I'm not Superwoman.
What? I don't believe it. I don't believe
manage all these.
Nice.
Nicole, I just want to ask you something because you know you've been in this game long. I feel like I've gotten to burnout. Is that where I'm just sick of it, you know? I have my own brokerage. I don't broker with anyone. I have my own brokerage, but I just like I'm just tired. So I'm thinking this may be a little bit refreshing for me.
Yeah,
because I'm in North Carolina. We everybody's in the just about everybody in North Carolina is the Mean Girl crew and the crabs in the bucket kind of mentality. So you just kind of get tired of that. You already got the stuff you got going on with the government and everything else. So you really don't have to fight with the people that you have to work with. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and join, but I just wanted to kind of just say that.
And you know what? It's so Tiara said, you're so right. She's in North Carolina as well. And see, one of the things that we have to do, we have to create our own movement. One of the things that I'm finding, and I am going to go ahead and just pop our collars, right? The Mean Girls and that Mean Girl crew, 90% of them are about to go back to work because they can't figure it out. And what I don't want to be associated with and what I'm not going to work with is that mean. So as we come together and we begin to build a like-minded community of people like you, like Tanisha, you are the sweetest person in the world. I can't even imagine somebody being mean or rude to you. So
I was just about to say that. How?
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. But these mean girls see these girls on social media that drive the fancy cars and are perfectly made up all the time and always have on a name brand, and they think that that's what real estate is about. And I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna have an attitude, and I'm gonna be in this mean girl luxury crew. And meantime, back at the ranch, they're not selling. You look at their sales numbers. They're not selling a thing. You being mean for no reason because you're not even selling anything. So as we create this powerful group of women that we're coaching, teaching, training, but more importantly, we're creating a fellowship, a family amongst us, where now we're collaborating, we're holding people accountable. You don't have to worry about the girls in North Carolina because you have a whole group here where every other Monday we're doing accountability. Every Thursday we're doing coaching, teaching, and training. We're having quarterly meetups where you guys come to town, even if we don't do anything, but do something simple. I'm volunteering Janine's house. Janine's house, my house. Let's go. Janine has a beautiful Airbnb that she has that is an investment property for her down in Brunswick. We can go to the bed and breakfast in Brunswick. We can go bowling. We can do things that we need to do to motivate and keep ourselves together. We don't need anybody else. We just need each other and like-minded people. So as you find like-minded people, we put them in this group and we start networking with each other, and we leave all those other people behind. Because one thing I know for sure, and two things I know for certain: if you have the right marketing system, if you have the right buyer, seller, and marketing system, and if you have your CRM in a fashion that it's supposed to be in order to deliver you proper leads, and if you are out marketing and not being a secret agent, and last but not least, if you are working from a place of purpose and passion, not money, it's impossible for your business not to scale if you have the right coach guiding you in those directions. So I know what this group is going to do. I don't know what these other groups are going to do. I don't want to be in that particular space. That's part of the reason I got off of social media, because I was like, I'm really doing the work for real. That other stuff, I don't want to be a part of that. But I know in order for my business to scale, I have to get back to it. Tanisha, you come with us, and anybody else who's tired of that mean girl crew and just wants to make some money, change some lives, and go home to their families, this is the group.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm on the site and I see the class with the tax lien. Is that separate from the $49.99? I'm just trying to make sure I do the right thing.
Oh, all of my I guess I could show you guys. I already had loaded.
But I don't want to do the other one. Do I have, in order to do the tax lien, I have to do the whole package?
No, what I was about to tell you is that a lot of those videos that you see on my site, I put every single one of those videos. It is my last, and I mean my very last 6 years in real estate of coaching and classes. Every single one of those is for free inside of the CEO Society, which you guys will have access to because I'm going to merge it. So you'll get access to every single video that's up there, every single one of them. All my coaching, all my work for the last 6 years.
Okay. And I'm glad you just mentioned that about the social media, because we were like doing like a training. They were saying, try to focus on the social media. So I was about to do this video, and it was going to cost like $450. And then I just like backed out of it because I was like, it's just going to be a waste of time. So I canceled with the guide. I was just like, forget about it.
Well, I can show you what's inside so you guys can take a little peek, little spin at the wheel. I'll be merging this into what we're doing. You guys just got to give me a couple days, but we have the Investor Agent series, how to use real estate to leave your job, how and where to find your first multi-unit, make money while you sleep, how to determine your renovation and construction, build your business credit, how to raise capital for real estate investments, business planning, from flipping to buying, become a tax lien queen, the six-figure mobile home investing. That's with Mobile Home Mommy, 101 on Airbnb and short-term rentals, business funding, business credit, some fix and flip classes, how to grow your brand, how to do business credit, wholesale class. Everything's in here, plus some of my real estate contracts and my ebooks will be inside of here. Everything's already jam-packed, locked and loaded, ready to go. You guys will have access to all of this.
Okay.
The video is in here. So literally, if you weren't going to join, you should.
Yeah, I'm going to join because that's what I was just saying. I was going to do the video that would have just been for Facebook, and I realized I was like, that would be a waste of time.
Nope.
Right
and
now.
I'm gonna do some live coaching too. So it'll probably end up being where Nicole and I just rotate. It's like what Adrian and I do inside of a Clear to Close Broker Academy. We rotate. So like every other Thursday, one of us will be teaching. She'll teach agent, I'll teach investing. And so you're like, oh my God, how do I learn about all the new things? Like it'll be all inside of the class.
Okay.
My last CEO society, which again, I regret letting it go. We had over 500 ladies inside of it. That thing was nuts. Like it was so crazy. I don't even know what happened. I think I just got like everybody else. It was just a weird season year. I just got tired, but it was so dope. We were traveling. We were going to builders conventions together in New York. We went to Chicago together. I did all my tours. They were showing up for the tours. We had guest speakers, sponsorships. It was amazing.
That's what I was gonna mention. That's what I was gonna ask because I heard you guys mention about getting together like in Atlanta. But I was gonna say, what about like other people that live in different states?
I'm
Like,
coming to
you know,
New
as
York.
far as getting together.
Yeah, you guys can get together there too. But I actually am
But
doing.
remember, like that's what I'm saying. I'm not in Atlanta. Like us, you know, as a group doing
Oh,
things.
you're in Pittsburgh, not Pittsburgh,
I'm in
Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg.
I'm sorry, I know better. That's why I said Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, if there's other ladies there, we can organize that. If you want to come up here, if you know, we talked about talked about touring. So we'd be willing to come. Like if there's going to be a group of people and we can, you know, get in front of people, talk, share resources, all that, we'll come. We're a flight away. We are a flight away. We do a lot of stuff in Atlanta too, because our contacts and our resources are here. So when we want to do events, it's like sometimes easier. But we do plan to go to North Carolina and Chicago and then Georgia next year, 2026. And then MLK weekend in January, we're going to Dominican Republic for a tour. So when you're a part of like these memberships, I discount your guys' tickets for all of our events and you get front row seats. And that's it. That's all we got for you. That's all we got. Any other?
Excited.
You joined. Welcome in. We're excited. We're gonna.
Oh, that's what I was doing, joining. I forgot I started talking.
Hey, girl.
Let me go finish.
Join us. Here's the link. We're gonna send you guys a GroupMe link. I'll send it to you this evening. You'll be able to jump into the GroupMe, and then once as you see, this website is pretty much done. We'll blend it, and then we'll have a side where we'll have in investing, and then we'll have a side where we have agent selling skills. So it'll be both. I think it's gonna be great. Good information. All right, there's still like 40 of you on here. Any other questions we can answer before we jump off? Did you get your fill for the night? Do you feel motivated, ready to get back out here? Go kick some, you know what? I'm not going to cuss. I've been working on it. Ready to kick some butt? Take some names?
I am.
So my broker class, I can tell you about that real quick. So I have a brokerage called Clear to Close Capital, where we have agents that associate with us. They start their businesses and they sell hard money. So I do classes on that all the time. If you're interested, just feel free. Shoot me a DM and I can tell you more. Yes, we're excited. Welcome in, ladies.
Excuse me. How long is this deal good for the 49? Like, do we have a couple days or is it just for tonight?
You have a couple days to jump in.
Okay,
at
cool.
Price point. Yep. All right, ladies. Well, welcome in. We are excited to have you. Excited for you to join. Someone else just jumped in. Okay, so Tasia, welcome in, Tasia. Yeah, Abina, we got a couple more people coming through. I see right now. I'm gonna just say it's Shantella. I know Shantella's on her way. So you guys,
I'm doing it now.
You guys have the link. We're going to be hosting these webinars. Even if tonight is not your night, I want to encourage you guys to keep getting on. Jump on, learn more about us, get motivated, get in this business. There's only 90 days left.
Absolutely.
Only 90 days left till next year. Make this count. Make it count. Go crazy. Go crazy in your
Go crazy.
business. All right, y'all. Well, the ladies that joined, we will see you on Monday. We're super excited to have you become a part of us. Let's stack our money and our cash. I'm so ready to stack this money up. So we will see you very, very soon. Nicole, anything else you want to say?
I'm just ready. I hope they ready because I'm ready. Like, it's not going to be a water hose where you guys just get on information overload and get paralyzed, but it's going to be the right information to help us all join together and make some money.
This
Hey,
thing.
hey, Nicole, did you do the 10 quick things or did I miss it?
Oh, let me do it. Hold on one second. I had purposely went through and had gave a couple things. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I just gave y'all just a couple quick things that you could do. I was answering, I had a few people in here that was emailing and texting me. So I was answering those emails and text messages about the class. But don't ever forget to go back in and reignite your sphere. One of the things that we miss out on all the time is because we'll have people in our sphere and they're buying houses, they're just not buying them from us. But the reason why they're not buying them from us, it's one of two things. Either they don't trust us with their personal information, or they're like, oh, I don't want that person to know my business. They're not your target. But there are some people in your sphere of influence that are right now struggling and may need to sell and downsize. There are some people that do still have good credit and are ready to buy and take advantage of this market, especially with new construction. You want to make sure that you're doing announcements to people that say, hey, keep in mind that I'm still in real estate in your sphere of influence. And that if you have somebody that's ready to buy, sell, or invest, don't forget about me. I would love to be their agent of choice. And make sure that you're creating, when you talk to people, if you call somebody on the phone, make sure that you're creating handwritten notes to them to be able to tell them thank you for taking the time to talk to you, and that you're dropping them in the mail. Try and normalize sending out 3 to 5 handwritten cards every week so people can know it's only a stamp. So people can know that you really value them. Right now, it's a lot of people in the dumps, even if you don't do anything. But, and I'll show you guys, I'm not telling you guys to do stuff that I don't do. With Amazon, I bought these cards, and see, it's a whole, I don't know if you guys can see them, it's a whole box of them. I'm about to normalize sending out thank you cards, and inside of those thank you cards, oop, this one had a Dorito on it. I'm greedy. And it's just a thank you card that's blank on the inside. And every time that I have a closing, or if I have money that comes from, something else and I want to put it into my business, most weeks they don't have anything in them. But I may just go and get, like when it was hot outside, I would go and get 10 $5 Brewster cards, and I would say thank you for having that conversation with me. Have an ice cream cone on me, and do that. Start normalizing putting yourself in front of people. The other thing that you guys, a lot of people in real estate right now, because you aren't making money, you don't realize that you have the most powerful tool. And I don't care how much of an introvert you are, the most powerful tool that you have is social media. So one of the things that works for me, because I'm the most extroverted introvert that you'll ever meet, but I am good now in front of the camera because I know how powerful social media is, but I wasn't always like that. So if you are one of those people that say that you're shy and you're an introvert, the easiest way to get on social media is to have conversations, make the conversation conversational, and just have the camera pointed at you while you're having a conversation with somebody else, and go live while you're having that conversation, and have that person be able to ask you questions, you ask them questions, and you being able to answer the questions is a huge deal. One of the things that Janine said before, in the beginning, before we started talking about colleges, she talked about herself in the investor side as well as real estate agents. You're seeing real estate agents getting back to the basics. You got to become the dominator of open houses. You want to make sure that you're hosting at least 2 open houses. And if you're at Keller Williams, you can do any brokerage. If you're at Caldwell Banker. You can do, they really don't like you to cross sectors for real estate to do open houses. They really want you to do the open houses for your brokerage. It's no written law, but they would prefer for you to do that. So you can ask any KW agent, you can ask any Caldwell Banker. If you're an EXP, ask any EXP person that has listings. I ran across a Chinese guy. He's got 10 listings right now. Like, learn how to dominate those. And then you want to make sure that you're creating content when you're at those open houses, because it's going to give you another layer of social proof where people will see that you're actually doing business. And then you can create a twist. Your open house doesn't have to be at a house. You can do an open house at a coffee shop, at a bakery, and just showcase all of the houses in that area that are for sale. That way you're taking out people actually having to come to the house. There are so many people that love coffee and would be honored to come. You get 10 people to meet up at Starbucks. It's still nice outside. It's going to be, 80 degrees Saturday, 75 degrees. This is perfect weather to have 10 people on that little patio that they have at Starbucks. And you got to remember, you could just have 5 people. You don't need a ton of people, because if you get 10 people and one of them buy, you just need one. It's the power of one. And then that person, you go and you run the plays that we're going to give you in the coaching program, because when somebody closes with you, you should automatically get 2 closings behind that person. So that one closing should actually be 3. And I'll show you the steps that you take to make sure that you're maximizing what you need to maximize at those closings, so you can turn that one closing into 3. You want to be the local connector. One of the things that I think that we don't do a really, really good job at is spotlighting other businesses. And one of the things that we had talked about earlier, somebody said, I forgot who it was, that said that if you pour into my business, I'll pour into yours. You don't always just have to, because people will get tired of you just solely focusing on real estate. You need to be able to, if you're curating a specific area, you need to create an experience on your page where people aren't just going to your page because they're looking at homes and they're hearing about real estate. They're hearing about everything that's happening in that area. You want to create a spotlight, create reels. Here, this place has the best tacos in town. This place has the best pizza in town. Here, the local government is putting this on. It's a blood drive coming here. The government shutdown is happening, so people are fearful for jobs. But guess what? It's a free concert over here at this place. Like, really be the person that's giving creative information out on your social media pages, so people aren't just bored and they know as soon as they scroll past your page, they're just going to keep scrolling because they know that you're just talking about real estate. No, you're talking about a plethora of different things. And then there are so many listings. There was a point in time where expireds had gone away and the market was just selling so quick that we didn't have expires. Did you guys know that expires are up 65% from where they were just last year this same time? Because people, the buyer pool is down. So with that buyer pool being down, you want to go back to making sure that you're making action calls. And that's one of the things that I can say about FSBOs is that, that I can't say about expires, is that you have to be the first one that's in there. So every morning you want to go to your FMLS or whatever your MLS system is. FMLS is for us here in Georgia, but going to whatever your MLS is and being that first one to contact those expires. Those expires work because what you want to do is go right in with the approach of, why do you think your house didn't sell? Is it price? And then being able to send people, like I have this beautiful email that I sent to expires that really showcase people saying, these are the 3 reasons why your house don't sell. And the first one is overpriced. 90% of the expires don't sell because they're overpriced. And then 10% is because they didn't have good pictures or staging. If the house was priced correctly and it was staged correctly, it's actually going to sell. And then making sure that when you're contacting them, okay, if you're not ready to put the house back on the market just yet, is it okay if I email you my selling tips guide, and it'll help you to really understand how to price your house correctly, how to stage it for sale, and how to make sure that you have a step-by-step approach for buyers to actually view your home. And those are simple things that you really can create in Canva. You want to make sure, especially, I heard some of you guys say that you actually have a 9 to 5. So if you have a 9 to 5, you want to make sure that you're doing things like quick raffles, quick giveaways for the people in the area that you want to market. Like, go to their HOA. Like, my HOA meeting is actually Monday. If I'm a real estate agent, so I'm not allowing another real estate agent in our HOA meeting. However, if you know there's a community that you want to penetrate, that community, you want to send the HOA president, and we all can find out who the HOA presidents are for each community. Send that HOA president an email saying that you want to talk about the sales that have happened in their neighborhood, and you want to make sure that you're helping people to position the sale of their homes if they're thinking about selling for top dollar, and that you're going to raffle off a $25 Starbucks card. People always want something free. So making sure that you're doing that. One of the other things is that you want to make sure that you get to a place in your business where your business is referral based. So one of the things that Janine just talked about is that even for you guys, y'all gonna look down, everybody that joined my coaching class one day, y'all gonna end up being our coaching class. Y'all gonna end up, and we're gonna be right here in my backyard, and I'm gonna be on that grill with hamburgers, hot dogs, and we're going to be socializing. You want to create a client event even before you have clients, like people that you can just do. It doesn't have to be expensive. You could just do hamburgers, hot dogs. And once you do those hamburgers and hot dogs, you want to talk to them about the importance of home ownership, and just making sure that you're giving people more time to really understand that you're passionate about real estate, your sphere of influence. When you do get-togethers, when I first started in real estate, I told my family right away, if y'all not talking about real estate, I don't want to talk. If it was a birthday party that they invited me to, they knew that I was going to be talking to everybody about real estate. If you invited me to a baby shower, if you invited me to anything, I was going to turn it into a marketing time for me. A client around that client avatar. So we talked about a couple of avatars. We talked about the single mom, we talked about military, we talked about the GM plant, nursing, the medical professionals, first responders. There are so many people that you can become the go-to agent for. Who do you want to be known for as the go-to agent? When you figure that out, now half of the battle was done, because now you're just free willy talking to everybody. You don't want to talk to everybody. You want to talk to a single sector of people. And as you're talking to that single sector of people, it's going to help you craft your message, because the more that you say a message, if you say a message 15 times, it's impossible for you not to perfect it, because you're talking about the same thing every day. You know the loan products that attract those people, but more importantly than the loan products, you will begin to learn their pain points. So when you can talk to a person's pain points, you got them, because now people will begin to feel like you're the solution to the problem of why they haven't already created home ownership, why they're already, if they already own homes, why they aren't already in a place where they own 10 doors. So if they get laid off their job during this government shutdown or whatever this crap is that the government has going on, it's okay, because I own 5 doors, I own 10 doors, and that'll pay all my bills until this recession is over. So is it investors that you want to talk to? Is it millennials that you want to talk to? Who do you want to talk to? And once you understand that, now you create a marketing strategy around that. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah. That was so much. My mind spun.
Sorry.
Great info. You got the people on YouTube like, yeah.
I took a lot of notes. That was more than 10 points.
You've got a point. But I hope you guys see the level of education we're going to give you. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all can see it's more than what your brokerages are offering, and it's real world experience. So please make sure that if this relates to you tonight, that you sign up and join us. It's going to be like this every time. Nicole and I are very similar with how we coach and how we teach and pour. We're serious about this. We're serious about your careers. There's 20 of y'all on here, so I love that you guys found value enough to stay on here for 2 hours with us. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. We will do these again, but please make sure you sign into our community and join us. It's worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. This is a small investment into a very lucrative career. You've taken the classes, you passed the test, you've done all the things. Don't sit on the sidelines anymore. Change your year up. We got 90 days left. But thank you guys so much for coming. You have the links. We will send out these replays. And if tonight is not your night, we love you. Please come back. Please pay attention to everything we have going on. We are excited and honored to work with you guys.
Thank you.
Good night. Welcome in all of our stackers.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Good
Thank you.
night.
This was good.
Bye.